Hi everybody, it's Lavinia. Welcome to my channel. In today's video, I am going to be doing a tutorial on how I made this page. The only difference is I used my Koi watercolors, and in this video, I want to try this Master's Touch watercolor half pan set. It was on sale for $11.99, which is even better than the 40% off that they normally have. And there's various colors here. So I'm going to unbox that in a moment. But I also have my bucket of water, my brushes. So this is my mop brush. This is my 12 round. This one, I think it might be a 10 or an 8. I have a water spritzer bottle to activate the watercolors. And then I have my Micron PN pens, which are archival and water resistant, so that's the reason why I'm using these on top of the watercolor, because the watercolor may not be dry yet, whereas my graphic markers from Hobby Lobby, they do tend to bleed. I have a couple of clippies here to clip down the page. I also bought at Hobby Lobby yesterday these Jelly Roll pens for $2.99, and this was the only set that was $2.99. The other sets were, I think, $1 more. So you have to be careful because Hobby Lobby had a sticker on it, not on this one, but on the other ones. So sometimes you get a better price. So you just have to keep in, check, maybe check behind the ones that are already there. And what else? I have my rag. And this I bought at, the sketchbook I bought at Michael's. It's the Artist Loft, and I think they usually sometimes have buy one, get one half off. So this is for watercolor. So this is the one that I'm using. All right, so I'm going to get set up and we'll get started. Okay, so I'm going to open up this box. So there's, let's see, 24 colors in here. And it was interesting because they had another set with the exact same colors, but the palette holder was longer and it was more money. I don't know why. Maybe because of the style. Anyway, this is what this palette looks like. So it has these little cubes or rectangles with the colors in them. I should swatch them, but for this video, I just want to go ahead and get this done. I could probably put some double-sided tape, maybe to have them stick down. What I like about this is as when the colors run out, I can refill them with the tube paints. So it comes with this palette here, a little sponge. So this is one that you can take on travel or if you're doing some outdoor sketching. So I suppose maybe you could put that in there like that. And it also comes with a small watercolor brush, which I am not going to use for this example here. So I'm going to go ahead and activate the colors. No, I don't see. Let me just check here on the back because okay, so there is a crimson, but it's more on the orange side, crimson and vermilion. I was looking more for pinks and reds, but it doesn't look like they have them here. But it's okay. I really didn't want to do orange flowers again, but maybe we can do some blue. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and spritz those to activate it. And set that to the side. So now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my mop brush and I'm going to wet the paper, and I want to make sure that it's damp enough so that the watercolor will blend. So I don't want it wet and puddly, but I do want to make sure that it is damp enough. So I'm going to go ahead and just continue to do this. So again, this is not expensive watercolor paper. It's not expensive. They're not expensive paints or brushes. This mop brush I did get at Hobby Lobby. It's the Royal and Langer but it did say mop brush, so that's the reason why I got it. So you can see the paper is starting to curve, so that's the reason why I have those bulldog clips. So again, just wanted to make sure there's enough water on here. We finally have a nice warm day in the 70s, and I think tomorrow's supposed to get it, I think, to 81. So again, I don't want any puddles, but I do want to make sure that it's damp. Just that little bit of a light sheen. This brush gives off some fuzzies, but after it's dry, we can take it off. And one way to check to see if you don't have puddles, you know, is to tilt the paper in the light and take a look at it. Okay. I think that is about good enough. And what I'm going to start with is my lightest color that I want to use. But actually, I'm going to first put the clips down here. Just to keep there a couple of pages down. Okay. So I'm going to use my size 12 paintbrush. And let's see, maybe I will go with these blues. So looks like this one they call, I think this one is the Brilliant Blue. So I'm going to start with that, and I'm just going to plop down here shapes. Maybe get a little bit more water. Oops, sorry, not in focus there. And just some more water if you feel that your page is drying up. That's a pretty blue. A little bit more water here. Again, just shapes here and there. And maybe some here in this corner. And then over here on this side. Okay. Okay, so, and then the next I'm going to take some green. So this is what they call leaf green. So let's see what this one looks like. It's a nice bright color too. Again, just plopping it down, adding a little bit more water. If it mixes with the blue, that's fine. Let's see, maybe I will try also this one they call deep green. Maybe mix a little bit in there too. A little bit more water. Just wherever you want. You could take more water and bring it on down. Maybe a little bit more of this leaf green in here with that mixture. If your paper seems to be drying, just go ahead and just add some more water. And maybe I'm going to add some of this. Not sure if this, let's see what color that looks like. Okay, I think this is a deep Prussian blue. So I'm going to add some water here and add it to the flowers, these flower shapes. Just a little bit more water and just dabbing that in there, getting some water, moving it around. Just like that. Just adding more water here at the edge. If there's white spots, that's fine. Maybe some more dark green down here. And some more light green. Just wherever you feel like it. A little bit more blue. Okay. All right, so now the next thing I'm going to do, I'm just rinsing off my brush here, is I'm actually going to take my rag that I have here. Let's see if I can lift this up a little bit. And I'm actually going to place it on the painting just to soak up some of that water. And I'm just pressing down. Now you can use a paper towel, a napkin. And then I'm just going over it. This particular rag, you know, as you can see, it leaves some marks. So I'm just going to go ahead and dab on there. Just to get rid of some of that texture. Okay, like that. And then you can always go in later with paints after you've done your doodling or your drawing. I might just go ahead and tap. All right. Just in those areas that seem that there's still some wet spots. Okay. So I think, let's see what color. I think I'm going to go back with that blue-green. And what I'm going to use is actually a continuous line. So rather than doing each individual, I want to try doing a continuous line. So for example, I might want to start here and just start drawing in those shapes that I want to. But I'm not lifting my pen off the paper. So just like that. And then from here, maybe there's a leaf shape. Just like that. Maybe here's another leaf shape. Here's a couple more. Maybe here's another. maybe I'm going to make this flower like that. And naturally, you can lift your pen off the paper, but it's just a fun other way, I think, if you wanted to try that. Maybe give that a little bit of a furled petal. And let's see, maybe here's another leaf. So again, this is just another fun option. Just like that. And maybe just another leaf here. This one, if it looks a little bit still too damp, you can always take your tissue or your rag and help dry it off. Or just whatever kind of shapes you see. Maybe they're different types of flowers. A little bit of a furl here. Just like that. But just a different way, again, of seeing things, using your tools. So I'm going to continue on with this. I hope you like, share, subscribe. I hope you give it a try as well. Let me know what you think in the comment section, and I will see you soon. Have a great day, everyone. Take care. Bye.